Good morning, and welcome to the Eagle Eye News for Friday, March 20th. Today is the first day of the fourth 9 weeks.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's lunch is fish nuggets with mac and cheese and broccoli. Monday's breakfast will be a choice of breakfast pizza.
We will be on a cruise schedule today.
Thanks, and have a great day.
My name is Hayden Evans. What follows is a podcast about the Avella baseball team. Caleb Morris, Mason Harris, and Mark Firesdale also contribute to the podcast. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a look at this year's Avella baseball team.
The 2025 Avella Eagles baseball team won its opening game of the playoffs with a 5-0 victory over Western Beaver. Bryce Wright tossed a complete game shutout to lead the 10th seeded Eagles to the win. The Eagles offense broke the game open with a massive fifth inning surge. Behind clutch hits and aggressive base running, Avella secured the shutout win and a spot in the WPIAL quarterfinals. Part of the rally was an RBI single by Logan Feddick. Noah Kimberlin also contributed to the rally with a RBI walk. We caught up with a couple of the Eagles players to talk a bit about last year and to preview this year's team. Our first interview is with senior Braden Fuller.
My name's Caleb Morris. I'm here with senior catcher Braden Fuller on the Avella baseball team. Braden, thanks for taking the time to come here and talk to me. What was your favorite memory from last year's team?
I think definitely winning the playoff game and just playing with all my friends, just making fun memories.
Several of the baseball players also play other sports together. How does that help when the baseball team starts preparing for the upcoming season?
I feel like, with us being such a small school, playing together with multiple sports, definitely a tight-knit group of guys, all friends, but we're all really close, so just a lot of team chemistry there, and it's easily able to be picked up right where it left off.
Sounds good. Last year you were solid behind the plate when batting. Do you remember your specific stats from last year, such as batting average, number of caught stealing?
I know I hit somewhere in the 300s, but I'm not sure on the caught stealings, but it's going to go up this year for sure.
Good to hear. What are some things you worked on in the off-season to prepare for the season?
Over off-season, I worked on shaping all of my game, hitting a lot behind the plate, just working on receiving and blocking.
How important do you think your role is as a senior leader on the team?
I feel like since my sophomore year, I've kind of had a pretty big role as a catcher. I mean, you're kind of the leader of the field, and you know what's happening at all times, and you see what's going on. You're involved every place. So I feel like the leadership role is kind of just there, and I just got to look over the young guys.
Mm-hmm. Who are this year's pitchers, and what do you expect out of them?
We have Bryce returning. He's a solid arm. He's led us through a lot of playoff games. Chaz, going to be a big role this year. Probably going to be our number 2 guy. We have Cam, and then I myself pitch a little bit. And then a young name that stuck out to us is Jordan Moore. He's been throwing our practices, and he's looked really good so far. So
that's good to hear. Do you call all the pitches during the game? If so, how do you decide what to call when?
Some games I call, some games Coach Terry calls. We kind of go together with the calling, and we talk what we feel is best. A lot of times we are on the same opinion on pitch calls, so it kind of makes it easy.
Yeah. Has there ever been a situation where you kept giving the pitcher the same sign because you really wanted that pitch and the pitcher kept trying to shake you off?
I do this to Bryce all the time, and most of the time I come out on the right side of things. But Bryce is the main guy that will love to shake me, and I just keep throwing the same side until he throws it.
All right. How do you train to stay limber in case a batter rushes the mound and you have to get up quickly to intervene?
If someone goes at my pitcher, I'm going right at them. I don't even care. I'll whatever means necessary, I'm going after them.
Protect your teammates.
Protect my boys.
Yep. Who are some of the teams to beat in the section this year?
I feel like every team to beat in the section. No certain standouts. I feel like one that's on my target list is definitely Carmichael's. I'd like to get back at Jeff Morgan for last year too. But honestly, every team's a team to beat.
Yeah. How excited are you about the possibility of the broadcast team potentially doing a game on Hickory Cable for the first time in Avella baseball history?
I'm excited. I really enjoy looking forward. I look forward to after my basketball games. I look forward to going home and watching the broadcasting, hearing my good buddy Camden Jeffers and hearing Mr. Saunders on the broadcasting.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a really cool opportunity.
100%. How far do you think the team can go this year?
I think we can go just as far as we take ourselves. We got to hit the ball. We got to pitch well. And I think we could end up in the championship. That's the goal for everyone.
100%.
I think the first goal is to win the section.
Yeah.
And then just go from there.
All right. Well, thank you.
My name is Mason Harris. I'm here with senior Bryce Wright of the Avella baseball team. I'm going to ask him a few questions about the team. Bryce, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So, what is one of your favorite memories from last season?
Last season, my favorite memory is definitely going to have to be winning another playoff game to add to our team's resume these past 3 years. So we had a big jump my sophomore year and then ended up getting another shot at playoffs last year and winning a game. So just hope to repeat this year and make the dance again.
So what have you done over the off-season to hone your pitching and hitting skills?
Well, I play baseball pretty much year-round, but I also play basketball and football. So in the summer, right after baseball ended, I didn't stop. I kept playing and played another probably 4 months of baseball. And then every once in a while, and I'll take about a month off and just relax my arm, and then it's right back from there and just hitting it hard and getting better every day.
So it seems like you're pretty busy.
Yeah, definitely.
Who are some key players on this year's team?
Everyone plays a big role, so I would say all of our pitchers have to step up big because defense wins games. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
I mean, you hold a team to 0 runs and you score 1, you win. So our pitchers, Chaz Rush, Cam Olam, Braden Fuller will be on the mound for us. Tristan Davis will probably get some reps, Jordan Moore, and myself. Behind the plate, Braden Fuller, he's another senior leader we have, and he's going to play a big role both behind the plate and in the batter's box. So, but everyone really, I mean, it starts with all 9 of us on that field.
Okay. So you scored your 1,000th point in the basketball season. Are you aware of any baseball records that you might be close to, like, for example, strikeouts or anything like that?
I'm not real sure on anything. I know that I think I have the most wins as a pitcher and most playoff wins. So I'm looking to add to that. But other than that, there's not really much things that I'm aware of. I'm just worried about getting wins and playing as hard as I can play.
Okay. How many times will you shake off Braden Fuller if you really want to throw a specific pitch?
Oh, I'll shake him off till it's my pitch. No, he usually gives me the right sign. Our coach, Terry, gives him the sign, so basically I'm shaking off my coach if I do shake off Braden. So sometimes he doesn't like that.
Yeah.
But usually it's the pitch I want to throw. I always trust my coach, and whatever he says, I'll let it go and see what happens. But it's my job to throw the pitch good, and it's his job to call it. So that's definitely funny because I do shake Braden off, but I'm behind the scenes. I'm actually shaking off my coach.
What does it mean to you to be a senior leader on this year's team?
Oh, it means the world. I mean, since I was a freshman, I've always had guys above me that were always great leaders and great role models for me. Sophomore year, I had a bunch of seniors. That's when we made a good state run. Isaiah Braddock was one of my big role models. He played shortstop with me, so we bonded pretty well, and he taught me a lot of ways to be a leader, and I think that I'm ready for the task and just going to do whatever I can for the team and to make sure my guys keep their head up and are ready to play every game.
Okay. Will you play on a team this summer in advance to going to college?
So I've played travel ball since I was 8 years old every summer, and this year's actually going to be the first year I don't play any travel ball because I'm going to Bethany for college, and I'm allowed to get in the weight room right after the season ends there and work out with the team down there. So it's only 10 minutes from my house. So I have a great opportunity there. So I'm not actually going to play travel ball this year, which is definitely a surprise. Man, it's going to feel different because I've always played it, but
Yeah.
I'm ready to take the next step into college baseball.
It's going to be a different environment.
Oh, definitely.
What do you think the ceiling is for Avella's team this year?
I don't think we have much pressure on us. Teams like Eden Christian really have the most pressure. Greensburg Central Catholic in our section, they have a lot of pressure because they won last year. We are pretty much underdogs coming in this year, and we're going to take whatever we can take. I mean, starting from the first game, doesn't matter who we're playing, we're going to put our foot on the gas and just ride it out and see where it takes us. But I think that we could really go on another state run if we all really wanted to. But obviously the goal is always a WPIAL championship first, section championship, all that good stuff. But I think we can achieve whatever we want to achieve.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Mason. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
I'm Mark Sarsdale here with Noah Kimberlin. We're going to ask him a few questions. What is one of your favorite memories from last year's team?
My favorite memory has to be my first hit. Because it really, like, when you're sitting in that batter's box, you're like jittery, you're excited. When you get that first hit, it's like probably the best feeling ever. Because striking out all the time is not the greatest. So once you're like in your first conference game, you're like game ready. As soon as you hit that ball, it's like a relief of stress. So
Yeah. Who are some key players that will help lead to this year's team?
I think the key players would probably be Bryce Wright and Brandon Fuller because they're actually going to college for baseball. So I believe like they would be the best because they're always ready. They're always hungry to play baseball. They're just a team player, I guess.
Okay. What do you anticipate your role being as a senior leader on the team?
I like help people out like normal leaders should. It's like if they're in the cage and they strike out, I just tell them to keep their heads up because you have plenty more attempts to swing. So I think that would be one of my things for leadership.
Do you enjoy hitting or defense more? If so, why do you enjoy one more than the other?
I would think hitting would be my best because there could be more happening in hitting. Like you can hit a home run, and hitting a home run would probably be the best because you don't have to stress out on base running. Because base running can be really difficult if you're up against a good team, and just hitting the ball in general is just better than sitting in the outfield where I play, where our pitcher can just strike everyone out and you're just in the outfield doing nothing. So
Yeah. What is the personal goal you have for this season?
my personal goal this season has to be few mess ups, not a lot, because one mess up on the field can lead your team to like losing. It could be like one hit over your head and they could score like 2 runs, and then the next inning you go in and no one can hit the ball, and that puts your team down. It's like baseball is like not an individual sport, it's a team sport. So, but if you do not do your role, then you can mess up the whole game.
How far do you think that this team can go this year?
I think we can go all the way. Last year we made it to playoffs, had a good season. Hopefully we just don't get
I forget what the team is. It's like Eden Christian, I believe. I hope we don't get them first if we do make playoffs, because I've heard that every time we made playoffs, it has been that team, and we haven't made it that far. So.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.